Palladio. Born Andrea di Pietro della Gondola, this Renaissance maestro reshaped our vision of buildings. His work echoed the ideals of ancient Greece and Rome, breathing new life into classical forms. Even today, centuries later, Palladio's legacy endures. Join us as we journey to the heart of Veneto, Italy, to Vicenza, a testament to Palladio's genius. Palladio's genius lay in his deep understanding of classical architecture. He meticulously studied ancient Rome, reinterpreting classical elements with his unique style. His seminal treatise, The Four Books of Architecture, published in 1570, shaped the architectural landscape of Europe and beyond. Palladio's ideas took root globally, blossoming into unique interpretations of his style. Vicenza, a city steeped in history, served as the perfect backdrop for Palladio's architectural explorations. The city's historic center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a treasure trove of Palladian masterpieces. Among them is the Teatro Olimpico, Palladio's last architectural project. Another iconic landmark is the Basilica Palladiana, a masterpiece that transformed the city's medieval town hall into a Renaissance marvel. Palladio's genius extended beyond grand civic buildings to numerous private residences in Vicenza. Vicenza, nestled amidst the Venetian Alps, reveals its treasures slowly, inviting exploration. The city's heart beats to a rhythm set centuries ago, resonating through its cobblestone streets and sun-drenched piazzas. Vicenza's story begins long before the Renaissance, stretching back to its Roman origins. It was into this vibrant cultural landscape that Andrea Palladio was born in 1508. Vicenza's architectural heritage is a testament to the city's resilience and ability to adapt over centuries. The 15th century walls, now elevated walkways, offer breathtaking panoramic views of Vicenza. The piazzas, bustling with activity, are the city's living rooms. Here, locals and tourists alike gather to socialize and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. Andrea Palladio's architectural genius began to take shape within Vicenza's vibrant urban fabric. As a teenager, Palladio apprenticed as a stonemason, gaining a deep understanding of materials and construction techniques. Gian Giorgio Trissino, a humanist scholar, recognized Palladio's potential and took him under his wing. Palladio's approach to architecture was about understanding classical principles and reinterpreting them for his time. Imagine the Veneto region of Italy in the 16th century, a landscape of rolling hills and vineyards. The Venetian aristocracy commissioned Palladio to design villas that were both functional and aesthetically breathtaking. These villas, scattered across the Veneto countryside, became symbols of power and prestige. Our first stop is Villa Emo, a quintessential example of Palladio's mastery of proportion and symmetry. Its elegant facade, adorned with a majestic portico, beckons visitors to discover its hidden treasures. Stepping inside Villa Emo is akin to entering a sanctuary of peace and tranquility. The villa's interior, bathed in soft, natural light, is a masterpiece of spatial harmony and understated elegance. Palladio's attention to detail extended to the surrounding landscape, creating a seamless transition between the built and natural environments. The gardens, with their manicured hedges and fountains, offered a serene setting for leisurely strolls and philosophical contemplation. No exploration of Palladian villas would be complete without a visit to La Rotonda. This architectural masterpiece, perched atop a hill overlooking Vicenza, embodies Palladio's belief in the power of geometry and harmony. La Rotonda's central circular hall, crowned by a dome, floods the interior with natural light. This architectural masterpiece continues to captivate and inspire visitors from around the world. Our journey through the Palladian villas of Veneto takes us next to Villa Barbaro. This villa, a collaboration between Palladio and painter Paolo Veronese, is renowned for its elegant architecture and extraordinary frescoes. Veronese's frescoes, depicting scenes from mythology and daily life, create a harmonious blend of art and architecture. Villa Barbaro is a testament to Palladio's architectural skill and Veronese's artistic genius. To appreciate Palladio's innovations, we must delve into the language of classical architecture. Imagine the grandeur of ancient Rome, the columns of the Pantheon, the arches of the Colosseum. These structures fascinated Palladio. They represented a golden age of architecture, embodying beauty, harmony, and strength. Palladio sought to unlock the secrets of this classical language. At the heart of classical architecture lie the 5 orders. Each order conveyed a different aesthetic and symbolic meaning. Palladio employed these orders with sensitivity and nuance. He understood these orders as principles for creating harmonious structures. Palladio's genius lay in infusing classical vocabulary with his unique sensibility. He created buildings that were both beautiful and functional, echoing timeless principles. His villas were innovative interpretations adapted to the Italian landscape. Imagine a Palladian villa as a perfectly tuned musical instrument, each element working in concert to create a harmonious whole. This harmony, this sense of balance and order, was the result of Palladio's principles: symmetry, proportion, and harmony. Symmetry reflected the order in the universe. His villas embodied this principle, creating stability and tranquility. Proportion played a crucial role in his designs. He believed in the aesthetic appeal of mathematical ratios. These ratios governed the proportions of his buildings, creating visual harmony and pleasing proportions. Harmony was achieved through symmetry and proportion. Palladio's villas were integral parts of their environment. He created a dialogue between the built and natural worlds, enhancing the sense of harmony and balance. Close your eyes and imagine stepping inside a Palladian villa. Notice how the light changes, creating a constantly shifting interplay of light and shadow. For Palladio, light was an architectural element, a tool to sculpt space and evoke emotion. He understood that light could dramatically alter the perception of a space. A room bathed in soft light could feel serene, while beams of sunlight could evoke drama. Inspired by Roman mastery of light, Palladio captured and manipulated light in his designs. He positioned windows to control light, creating a dynamic interplay of light and shadow. This use of light was both aesthetic and practical, essential before electricity. Palladio's manipulation of light ensured well-lit, comfortable living spaces. His villas, bathed in natural light, continue to captivate and inspire us centuries later. Palladio's influence didn't stop at the borders of Italy. Like a seed carried by the wind, his architectural ideas traveled far and wide, taking root in diverse corners of the globe. His designs, disseminated through his influential treatise, The 4 Books of Architecture, became a touchstone for architects seeking to capture the elegance and harmony of classical design. From the grand country estates of England to the stately homes of colonial America, Palladio's legacy is etched in the architectural fabric of nations. His principles of symmetry, proportion, and the harmonious integration of buildings with their surroundings resonated with architects across cultures and continents. In England, Palladio's influence found fertile ground in the work of Inigo Jones, considered the father of English Palladianism. Jones, inspired by his travels to Italy and his study of Palladio's work, introduced a refined and restrained Palladian style to England in the 17th century. One of his most celebrated works, The Queen's House at Greenwich, exemplifies this English interpretation of Palladianism with its symmetrical facade, elegant proportions, and harmonious relationship to its surroundings. Jones's influence, in turn, shaped generations of English architects, solidifying Palladio's legacy in England's architectural heritage. Across the Atlantic, Palladio's ideas found a fervent admirer in Thomas Jefferson, America's third president, and a man of wide-ranging intellectual pursuits. Jefferson, deeply influenced by Enlightenment ideals and the classical traditions of ancient Rome, saw in Palladio's architecture a reflection of these values. He believed that Palladio's buildings, with their emphasis on symmetry, proportion, and the harmonious integration of buildings with nature, embodied the ideals of democracy and civic virtue that he sought to foster in the newly formed United States. Jefferson's admiration for Palladio manifested in his architectural designs, particularly Monticello. Located in Virginia, Monticello stands as a testament to Jefferson's appreciation for Palladian principles. In Australia, British colonists brought Palladian-inspired architecture in the late 18th century. Government House in Sydney, designed by Francis Greenway, showcased the grandeur of the Palladian style. Palladio's legacy continues to inspire architects around the world today. As our journey through the world of Palladio draws to a close, we find ourselves reflecting on the enduring appeal of his architectural creations. Why, centuries after these buildings were erected, do they continue to captivate our imaginations and inspire awe? Perhaps the answer lies in our innate human desire for order, for balance, for a sense of harmony in a world often characterized by chaos and uncertainty. Palladio's villas, with their symmetrical facades, their carefully orchestrated proportions, and their seamless integration with the natural world, offer a sanctuary from the tumult of everyday life. They invite us to pause, to contemplate, to reconnect with a sense of timeless beauty and tranquility. In a world increasingly dominated by technology and the relentless pace of modern life, Palladio's architecture reminds us of the enduring power of simplicity, elegance, and a deep respect for the principles of classical design. His buildings, though grand in scale and ambition, never overwhelm the senses. Instead, they invite us to engage with them, to unravel their secrets, to appreciate the subtle interplay of light and shadow, space and form. They are, in a sense, architectural poems, inviting us to slow down, to observe, to feel. And just as a well-crafted poem can evoke a range of emotions, so too can Palladio's architecture move us on a deeper level. We marvel at the ingenuity of his designs, the precision of his proportions, the way he seamlessly blends his buildings with the surrounding landscape. We feel a sense of awe standing before these grand structures, yet also a sense of intimacy, as if we are being welcomed into a private world of beauty and tranquility. Palladio's legacy extends far beyond the physical structures he left behind. His true genius lay not merely in his ability to design beautiful buildings, but in his ability to articulate a set of architectural principles that transcended time and place. His treatise, The Four Books of Architecture, became a Bible for architects for centuries, disseminating his ideas far and wide. But Palladio's influence goes beyond the realm of architecture. His work embodies the spirit of the Renaissance, a period of intellectual ferment, artistic innovation, and a renewed appreciation for the classical traditions of ancient Greece and Rome. His villas, with their harmonious blend of beauty and functionality, their celebration of nature, and their embodiment of humanist ideals, reflect the optimistic spirit of this remarkable era. Today, as we face new challenges and grapple with the complexities of a rapidly changing world, Palladio's legacy offers a timeless source of inspiration. His buildings remind us of the enduring power of beauty, harmony, and the pursuit of excellence in all endeavors. They encourage us to seek balance in our lives, to find harmony in our surroundings, and to create spaces that uplift the spirit and nourish the soul. And so as we bid farewell to the Palladian villas of Veneto, we carry with us a renewed appreciation for the power of architecture to inspire, to elevate, and to connect us to a timeless sense of beauty and wonder. Palladio's legacy, like the classical principles he so eloquently expressed through his work, remains as relevant and inspiring today as it was centuries ago, a testament to the enduring power of human creativity and the timeless appeal of harmony, balance, and beauty.